keep you out of trouble. I forget what the concepts are for this week. Is it the Gambler's Ruin?
Yeah.
It is.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. Gambler's Ruin. Guaranteed way to make $1 in Vegas. You just keep doubling down every time you lose. Eventually you'll win. The problem isn't well, that's one of the quizzes. The problem is how much is it going to take you to make that $1 back? That's the question. That's the Gambler's Ruin, and the other one would be, I don't remember. But that's okay, it's in there. So tying into that is the remainder of the course. We started a quiz in class last time that was on probability distributions and actuarial insurance rates. You can, absolutely. Now you probably won't be able to get it done for today, Sarah, but just have it for reference. Of course. Yeah, you guys that are just getting it now, you probably won't be able to finish it for today. That's okay. Just hang on to it for reference. So we had already knocked out the first part of the quiz, which was the insurance, how much you have to pay per month, or how much the insurance company makes off you per month, which was $93. And then we discussed about why that had to happen, why they had to make money off of you. Good. And then we went a little bit further down, and we talked about the New York kids. And this is where we had stopped. We didn't go any further than this. And I said, let's just call it today, and then we'll come back on Tuesday and talk about it. So the time was 2006, not that long ago, 8 years ago. New York State Lottery had a game called 4-Spot Quick Draw. And they decided that 4-Spot Quick Draw play was lagging. There weren't enough people playing 4-Spot Quick Draw. So they decided very cleverly, let's double all the payouts on 4-Spot Quick Draw. That'll make people play it more. Instead of paying 10 to 1 odds, we're going to pay 20 to 1 odds. Instead of paying 80 to 1 odds, pay 161, whatever it is, we're going to double the odds. So it works like Keno. They randomly draw you pull 4 numbers from 1 through 80. The randomizer then draws 20, and if some of your numbers match those numbers, you win varying amounts. On the back side, you'll see the ways you can win. If you pick 4 numbers, and all 4 of your numbers are in the one selected, then you win $54, which is a 55 to 1 payout. That's a 55 to 1 payout if you bet $1, right? So notice what I did? I did $55 minus the ante, just like we did in class on Thursday. You pay $1 to play. If you earn $55, you've cleared 54. Is that believable? Hopefully. Good. 55 to 1 payout if you match all 4. It's pretty hard to do, though. It only happens 3 in 1,000 times. 3 in 1,000 times. So people will say, well, just play 1,000 times, right? Just play 1,000 times. You're going to hit 3 of those 1,000 times on average. That means you've earned back $155. Right, 3 times, or $165. 3 times 155. The problem is that you're also in the hole $1,000 already, which means you haven't paid off the losses. Does that make sense? Okay, more on that to come. What if you match 3 of the 4, but not the 4th? Then the payout is 5 to 1. You clear $4. It's a 5 to 1 payout. 5 to 1 payout. Fair? Good. That happens 4.3% of the time. What if you match 2 of the numbers? It's a 1 to 1 payout. That's why it says 0 there. They'll give you $1 back for the $1 you played. And then last but not least, what if you match only 1 or none? You don't win anything. There's no payout. 0 to 1 payout. That's why it's -1. Notice the probabilities. It looks an awful lot like Chuck-a-Luck. It looks an awful lot like Chuck-a-Luck, doesn't it? There's a 74% chance of losing outright. There's a 21% chance of winning your $1 back. And that sounds pretty good, except when you add those two together, that's 95%. 95%, the best you're doing is getting your $1 back. That's not so good. So, the lottery, thinking they're very clever, says, let's just double the payout, because nothing's going to happen then. But let's come back to that. First of all, what was the average winnings for that game at that point? Number 10 there, it says 1 point, find the expectation or the average. What was that average? Would you guys calculate? Or did we not calculate it? Oh, we didn't! Well, hell, let's turn the camera off.